Hey guys, it's cold outside. It's about 3, almost 4 in the morning. I'm cold, I'm tired-ish, I'm still waking up. I'm about to take a 7-hour drive to Maryland for a Saturn only car cruise meet little thing, which originally I didn't know if I was going to make it, but it's a Saturn only car show. Of course I have to make it, there's no way I can miss that. Here's me in the chalkboard car. I'm gonna write some little friendly notes because I can't drive this thing blank. I mean, there's no way. Just gonna add a little notes here and there, fun little things for a 7-hour car ride, and yeah, I'll get some clips during the trip. I'll get some clips while I'm there, and we'll see how it looks. See you probably when I'm driving. What's up? We are about an hour into the drive here, and we are just cruising. It's been fun, been hype, having a good time. Greensboro, Winston-Salem, what that sign said. I don't know how much longer until we leave North Carolina, but I will definitely do an update whenever I notice it, when I see a sign or whatever. But yeah, we're having a good time. And whoever that really clean M3 is with the license plate, go fund me, but with a 3 instead of an E. Your car is sick. I drove past him on 85, and he has a really clean M3. It looked awesome. But anyway, we're having a great time out here. We are chilling. 5.5 more hours to go. I will see you when we get closer. Well, for you guys, it's going to be within the next few seconds, but you get what I'm saying. Okay, we're out here on hour 2. It's currently 5:46 in the morning. I'm starting to notice a lot more people on the road, and hoping it starts to get bright soon. I mean, like, I don't mind driving in the dark, but I wouldn't mind some daylight, you know? But yeah, not much to report yet. Just going to check in every hour just for fun. I guess. Yeah, we got 4.5 hours left. My estimated time of arrival is about 10:22 a.m., which in probably like an hour or two, I'm gonna have to stop and get some gas anyway, but might slow it down a little bit. Got about 300 miles left to go. Let's get it. Alright, stopped for some gas. I stopped a bit earlier than I thought I would have to, but I tried to make sure I can fill up. I try to make sure I head to the gas station where I have enough time to make it to a gas station without having to worry about it. I usually fill up at about a quarter of a tank, sometimes half if I know I don't have to go too far. But we have, what, like 4 hours left-ish? 4.5, 4, something like that. But there's a Saturn right there that I found. It's on my Instagram. If you're on my Instagram, you would have seen it. But let's keep her going. I did have stuff written on this, but it rained on the way here. It was raining on the way here, so it washed it all away. Unfortunately, you can kind of see it, but anyway, I might redraw. Okay, I put a tongue and teeth there, but it's gone. I might redraw it before we go. But yeah, let's head back on the road. I don't know if you can tell, but that sign just confirmed that we are now in Virginia. There it is right there. First, I believe this is probably my first time in Virginia. I don't believe I've been before. If I have, I don't remember it, or I just drove through it, so I don't remember it. Also, I don't know what that noise is. It's just kind of been happening. I have no clue. It just randomly started like a few hours ago. I don't know. I'm assuming it's just something vibrating, but I really have no idea. But yeah, we're in Virginia. got 3 hours and 40 minutes left. 213 miles to go. And it's 7:08. So, been on the road for a minute, but I really enjoy driving. So really, I'm having a good time, honestly. I love going places I've never been, and I love driving. So we're getting both of those things right here. So it's very good with me. I'll gladly take that. Yeah, it's just something. It's just, maybe it's the way my phone's sitting. I don't know. I'm not too worried about it. It'll be fine. I'm sure you can probably hear it, but woo! Let's keep on going. 212 miles to go. It's very beautiful in Virginia. Look at the trees. Very pretty. And this is what happens when you're bumping your music too hard while eating and you're going like 10 over without realizing it. We'll be back in business here in a minute. He seems cool. I think I'll be okay. He's pretty chill. I pulled off as soon as I saw him because I immediately looked at my speed and was like, oh dang. I was just snacking on some goldfish. But he seems pretty chill. I think we'll be good. Okay, long story short, he was not as cool as I thought he was. He gave me a ticket for having underglow on, but like it's daytime, so you couldn't even see him. I don't know how he saw them, and I forgot they were on. But the funny thing is, about a mile ago, I was cruising with a cop. Like we were just driving next to each other, and he didn't pull me over or do anything. So it's like, I don't understand. It doesn't really make any sense. But now here we are. There goes my recent paycheck. But you know what? It's fine. It doesn't really matter. I'm not going to drive 4 hours to go to court. I'm just going to pay it online. But you do what you got to do, you know? It is what it is. Anyway, be safe while driving. I guess look up the laws of the state you're driving through before you get there. Even though I've driven past like 3 cops before this and they were fine with it, but it's whatever. I will check up soon. Alrighty, we're a little less than 2.5 hours away, and this is the current view. Current view going towards the city, so that's pretty cool. Not too much left to go. I'll probably get some gas right before I get there, that way I don't have to worry about it during the cruise and whatnot. It's a very pretty looking city though. Never been here. It's always fun to go new places, at least I think so. But, yeah. Look at that. Very cool. Very cool. Less than 2 hours left, 91 miles to go. We are not too far away. Everyone else is going to be, well, not everybody, but a good handful of people are going to be getting there about an hour before me. So when I get there, there'll already be some people there. That'll be nice. We're out of the city and all that. Yeah, looking forward to getting out of this car. I mean, I love this car, obviously, and I love driving, but it's been a long time. I've been awake since about 3:30 this morning. It's now 9 o'clock, and I've been driving ever since like 4. So I'm a little ready to walk around a bit, you know. But anyway, we continue. All right, we are about to cross over into Maryland. If we look on the map right here, see we're we're about to cross over a ginormous... Oh, I'm going to be driving on that bridge. That's pretty cool. Be driving on that bridge. You probably can't see it. Let me see if I can... I'm paying more attention to driving right now than I am recording this, but... We're on the bridge. Can't really see it because of the walls, but we are on the bridge. You can kind of see it. Now we're going up. We're going up very high. This is cool. Very, very cool. I see an excavator arm moving over the bridge. I can't see it. Wall's too high. Can't see it now, but I'm gonna have to downshift to get over this hill. It's pretty steep. The hill being this man-made bridge. It's pretty cool. I wish you could see over the walls, but I understand why they're there, because if they weren't, it'd be very bad. So it makes sense. Very cool. I don't think I've ever driven on a bridge this big before. Maybe. I don't remember, but I don't believe I have. This is definitely a cool one. We're at the top now. And now we're going back down. Very cool. There's a crane. We're almost as high as the crane. I'm gonna have to use a lower gear. Have to shift into fourth. Nah, we're good. We're almost at the bottom. Thought that was pretty cool. We got about an hour and 12 minutes until we get there. I'm at a little over a quarter of a tank, so I should be able to make it. And I'll just find a gas station nearby and fill up. There we go. We're off the bridge now. I'll just find a gas station nearby and fill up before I get there. Welcome to Maryland. There it is. Officially in Maryland. First time ever for me, so that's pretty cool. I wasn't even paying attention to that. I was looking more at the bridge. But yeah, it was pretty cool. Charles County welcomes you. Thank you, Charles County. Maryland welcomes you. Thank you, Maryland. Appreciate it. First time here. It was pretty cool. There's a gas station there. I want to get closer before I fill up. I usually try to get as close to about a quarter of gas as I can, and then I'll fill up. So that way I get the most without having to stop too often. Get the most out of my gas tank. But yeah, I'll check in again soon. We're getting closer. We're in Maryland officially. Pretty cool. Never been here before. This is fun. Got this SRT8 Dodge Charger here that looks exactly like the one that my brother has. So I figured I'd record it. I know it's not him. I can just tell by the plate. Obviously, I would know if he was driving to Maryland with me, but nice red SRT8 Charger. Looks just like my brother's SRT_CJ on Instagram. So I'm pretty sure that's his thing. He might have changed it. I don't remember, but yeah, it looks just like a nice car. Sounds good too. And I'm pretty sure it's a female driving because the license plate says Bird Gal. So maybe either like Super Bird, like, you know, the Dodge, or she just likes birds. I guess we'll never know. But hour left. We're getting closer and closer. Oh, that reminds me. One of these days I need to take a trip to Spring Hill, Tennessee. Hey, Saturn people that are watching this. We made we made this meet that we're going to, the Saturn meet cruise thingy. We conducted it, made a group chat on Instagram, a bunch of Saturn owners. We conducted this, I guess we orchestrated, if you want to, I don't know. We made this meet. We should set one up in Spring Hill, Tennessee at the plant, the Saturn plant. Well, what used to be. I'm sure it's like some other GM plant now, but that'd be cool. I'd definitely go take that drive there. But anyway, we continue here. Lots of cool sights to see. I did see another Saturn. I saw an S series, but it was like abandoned next to somebody's house. It was missing some parts. And then a base level Ion drove past not too long ago. So I've seen a few, not as many as when I went to Walnut Cove, North Carolina. There's a lot up there. I don't know why. I saw like 16 of them just going one way. It was pretty crazy. I would get pictures, but I'm driving and I focus more on driving than getting pictures of the cars. As much as I want to get a picture of them, I would rather not crash. But yeah, I'll check in whenever I'm getting fuel. Should probably be within the next like 30-40 minutes or so. Out to this clean Civic. Nice clean Civic right there. We are 34 minutes from the Saturn meet destination, so almost there. I already filled up, got a full tank. 34 minutes. We're getting closer. I'm trying not to let the ticket thing ruin my mood for this because I was looking forward to this all week. So I'm in a whole different state now, so I don't know if we can hear it. I mean, it kind of just sounds like a Civic, but it's not really loud and obnoxious. It's kind of nice. Anyway, I'm in a whole different state, so I'm trying not to let it bother me. I know it's going to suck because I got to... Anyway, yeah. We're almost there. That's probably when I'll check in next, unless there's like a nice car or something. Made it. Well, I mean, we're all going the same way. Yeah, I'm just going
That'd be your best bet. I won't be able to help much.
You could like come up behind me and just kind of push it. I'm losing my voice, but we made it. We got 6 people. There might be a 7th. I don't know. He hasn't really said anything. If he shows up, he'll show up, but he might not. But we have him in order from in years. So this is the newest. We have newest to oldest. So we got 3 Ions and 3 S series. I think that's pretty cool. Let's get a look at the cars here. I want to do that. I have one of those. I think it'd be cool. I want to do that. So we got the legendary koi fish. Oh, that's not on this side. It's on this side.
Dude, me too. I saw like a brand new Mazda 3 get pulled over. He like flew past me doing like 95 miles an hour, and this cop came flying up behind him. Yeah, that sounds a little familiar to me right now. Dude, I don't know how you haven't been pulled over. For real. Especially the amount of times they've rounded up.
Alright, so it's 3:40 now. So it's been a minute since the last update. But we all met up and just talked for a bit. I did a quick walk through most of the cars. We're going somewhere. It's about an hour away. We're just kind of driving for an hour, and then we're going to park up. I'll get a few more clips of the cars, get some pictures, which obviously you're going to see, and then I'll start my 7-hour journey back home. But it's been pretty fun so far. It's been cool having all these Saturns in the same place, because it's an uncommon car already, and then it's a car that not many people really care for as much as like we do. So it's cool having all these people that appreciate these cars all in the same place. And it's nice. It's cool, even cooler driving with them all in a row. It's fun. But yeah, we're about 59 minutes till we get there. And I want to do a little fun video segment, which if it happens, you'll see it. If it doesn't happen, then pretend you didn't hear this. But yeah, everyone's super cool. Everyone's very chill. It's awesome. The cars look cool. None of them are like ugly, which obviously I wouldn't think so anyway because they're Saturns, but genuinely they're all like really cool, really nice modifications, really cool looking cars. It's awesome to see the different ideas that people come up with. It's one of my favorite things about cars, really, but especially in Saturns, because you have to pretty much make everything yourself. There's not much that exists for these aftermarket wise, so it's fun seeing what people come up with. But yeah, let's see what happens. About 30 minutes from our destination, but now I have this beautiful view in front of me. I gotta shift. I drive a manual. I forgot. There we go. Look at that. Look at that beauty right there. I absolutely love the first gens. They look so good. I don't think I've ever seen a first gen coupe on the road like myself. I've seen like one wagon. I've seen a few first gen sedans, but I've never gotten to see a first gen coupe on the roads. This is my first time, and it's absolutely stunning. It's so beautiful. It's such a beautiful car. It's out of focus. Oh well, you get the point. There it goes. A roller mid video. Look at that. Anyway, I gotta continue to drive now. All right, so the show is over. I guess it was less of a show, more of just a meet, kind of everybody hanging out. But the meet is over. Everybody left and is heading home now. I got about a 7-hour drive. I'm gonna get home around 2 a.m., which that's honestly not bad. But I'm gonna be heading home too. I looked it up. Underglow is allowed in Maryland, but not Virginia. So as soon as I enter Virginia, I'll have to take the lights off. But I can drive them in Maryland as long as they're not red or blue and flashing. So like I'm probably just gonna set it to purple. I thought about white, but the white looked a little too blue, and I don't want to risk it. So I'm probably gonna do purple because it looks pretty cool. But yeah, we're gonna head back home now. I'll document that as well every now and then. And yeah. Okay, so I didn't check in when I meant to. I'm only an hour and a half away from my house. I didn't check in earlier like I was planning on it, doing it a few times, but only an hour and a half away, and then that'll be it. There's going to be a lot of content coming out on my Instagram after. I mean, those will probably come out first and then this video, because I still got to put it all together and do some editing and whatnot. But it's going to be, if you don't follow my Instagram, highly recommend it. Saturn Spotter. It's going to be in the description, as well as all the other Saturns that were in this video. Yeah, I'm going to try to throw some clips in here and there, so there might be, the clips might end up being just thrown in at the end. I'll figure it out. Obviously, if you're seeing this, I already figured it out, but I'll see how it comes together. I'm hoping I got enough footage. I feel like I didn't record enough stuff because I was too distracted in actually being there. So I'm hoping with this phone and then my personal phone combined, I got enough footage I can make at least a somewhat interesting video out of it. We're wanting to plan to do one in spring. In the springtime, there's nothing planned about it yet. We have no information, but as we plan stuff and as we set it up, I'll definitely be sharing that on my Instagram as well. So around springtime, we're gonna have another one. I don't know if it'll be the same place, probably not. We'll probably find another place to meet up. And we want to get a lot more cars there this time. We're gonna try to share it around more, put it on Facebook, put it on Instagram, share it with friends and family, everybody. Try to get as many cars there as we can, because we had a good show up today, but we definitely would love to have even more. But I definitely had a fun time. I don't worry too much about like getting pictures or recording stuff. I like to just be there and be focusing on what's going on around me. So there might not be a lot of clips of how the actual meet went, but that just means that you'll have to come to the next one to find out how they are. Or I'm sure there's probably videos that are going to be on Instagram that show it. But yeah, I'll also tag all the other Saturns. I don't know if I said this. I'll tag all the other Saturns in the description. So I highly recommend going and checking them all out. But yeah, I can't wait for the next one. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. Now that we haven't, this was the first one, so now that we have more of an idea of how it's gonna go and how it works, I think the second one will be even better. Not that this one was bad, this was great. I just think we'll have more of a plan set up instead of just like kind of parking somewhere and then trying to figure out where to go from there. I think we'll have an actual plan. We'll set it all up, have something cool. But yeah, hour 25 minutes away. I will do an update probably when I get home. I got gas twice already, so I should have enough. It's only an hour and a half. I'm still at over full, so I should have plenty to get home without having to fill up again. That's probably the most. I drove to Atlanta and back. I only had to fill up. I filled up my gas tank once before I left from my house, and then once before I left Atlanta. Like I left my house, filled up the tank, and then that was it. And then I filled up my tank when I was leaving Atlanta, and then that was it. I got home. Like I didn't have to fill up multiple times, but I've had to do it probably like 5 or 6 times just today. Doing a lot of driving. It's fun though. It's worth it. And I mean, I get fairly good gas mileage, so I can go pretty far. I know my gas mileage could be better because my catalytic converter is shredded, doesn't work. I could get better gas mileage, but it's still pretty good. I mean, I go about 40, when I fill up the tank, I go about 40 miles before it actually moves off of full, where it is now. So it stays like this for about 40 miles before it starts actually moving. And yeah, my service engine light's on. That's my EGR valve. It's not, that would also, if I fix that, that would also give me better gas mileage, but I'm not too worried about it. And also, it just kind of goes on and off. There was a while there where it was the EGR valve code, and I actually took the EGR valve off and kind of cleaned it out, and I put it back, and the code was gone for a while, and then it came back, and then like a week later it was gone again. Hey, look at that, a Saturn L-Series. Look at that, I found an L-Series Saturn live on video. You couldn't really see it, but I could. Anyway, yeah, it was gone, and then it came back, and it's been there since. So, I'm not too worried about it. I'll probably replace it eventually at some point, but it is what it is. I had a good time, though. I hope everybody else did, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. I might just end it here and not end it when I get home. Yeah, that's probably what I'll do. So, there's probably going to be just a montage of videos and stuff after this. Just kind of like little bonus highlights of stuff that went on and whatnot. I'm not sure how I'm gonna put this together yet. I'm still figuring it out. This is a new setup for me, so I'm gonna try to see what I can do with it. It might not be great. There's a chance this video won't be very good, but if it's not, then I'll just get practice in, and then next month, or not next month, next meet we have, I'll figure out a better way to do it. Because there was a lot of stuff I wanted to film this time, but I didn't end up getting to do it. Like, I wanted to do an interview with everybody and ask questions about their car and kind of get an introduction. But by the time I was ready to do that, it was dark and you couldn't really see the car or the person, and I would rather do that when you could see the car as they're talking and stuff like that. I think it'd make it a better quality video, better quality product. Because I'm getting more, now that I got my ads fixed on my channel, I'm getting more invested in content creation, kind of just as a side thing. I mean, I know I have to have a real job. I'm nowhere near getting a living out of YouTube or any content at all. But I'm wanting to put more effort into it and, you know, really try to make something fun out of it. I think it'd be really fun. It'd be really cool. I think the internet would like it with how TikTok goes. I feel like something like the chalkboard car would get some good attention on TikTok if I do it right and if I put more effort into the content, stuff like that. So I definitely am wanting to start doing more of that. And I'm hoping it goes well. I mean, I already get pretty good support on YouTube, and I get really great support on Instagram. I don't really use TikTok much, but when I have, I've gotten really great support and feedback from it. So I definitely have a great community, and actually was told today that I'm one of the top 3 Saturn accounts on Instagram. Like, popularity wise, and that's kind of insane. I never really realized that out of like the Saturn accounts, I'm technically one of the top 3 like follower and popularity wise, which is just kind of mind-boggling to me because I never even really realized that. But I'm very honored. I really appreciate all of you and your support and everything you guys do for me. Because believe it or not, simply just liking a post or commenting or watching a video on my channel, it seriously helps me a lot, and I notice it. I notice all of the support and effort that you guys put into supporting me. Not trying to ramble on too much here, but I really appreciate you guys. So thank you. And for all the people that were here in the early days, I appreciate you too. I want to do a giveaway pretty soon. I hit 2,000 followers on Instagram a while ago. I'm just not sure what to give away. I'm trying to find something that's a lot of people would enter and win, and I can easily send it out in the mail. I kind of want to do something Saturn related, like a part of a car, like a part of my car, but it'd have to be something I could easily ship out, you know? So I'm looking into that. I definitely would love to do a giveaway. I did one before. It was great. Got a lot of great feedback. People loved it, so I'd love to do another one. But yeah, go support all the Saturns on Instagram. Go support people and their unloved cars, loving unloved cars. I absolutely love when people take care and modify cars that people normally don't care about. It's one of my favorite things, like seeing a Ford Taurus slammed to the ground or on bags or really nicely done up, or a Pontiac Sunfire that looks nicely modified, and Saturns, for example. I love that stuff. I love seeing uncommon, unloved cars being loved for and taken care of. So go support all your unloved car lovers, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to comment any suggestions for beautiful locations you think we should go to. Now, I'm on the East Coast, but I could drive west, but probably not too far. Like if it's near California, Arizona, that's like a 2-day drive. I wouldn't be able to actually go do that. I mean, maybe, but I highly doubt it. I highly doubt I'd be able to do something like that. But if you have like recommendations for places that would be great for just a group of Saturns to go or anything like that, feel free to comment down below, or just tell what your favorite car was in the group, in the video. I can't really pick a favorite because I thought all of them were awesome. Everybody's car was really cool, and they're all different. They all have their own customizations. They're really nice. It was awesome to see them all in person and put some faces to cars, even though, you know, I'm not going to remember these people's names or faces. I'm just going to remember what car they drive. That's just how it goes. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for your support. I'm going to drive home now. Also, I realized I recorded all of this in vertical mode, so I'm really sorry. This is going to be so hard to watch. I understand. I really apologize for that. I wasn't thinking about it. I was more concerned about me driving than me recording stuff, so I will fix that for next time as well. Next show, next Saturn Cruise meetup thing, it will be horizontal, I promise. Just think of this as a very long Instagram reel. or YouTube reel, or YouTube short. Think of it as a very long YouTube short. Just watch it on your phone. You'll probably get a better viewing experience out of it. I'm sorry, I thought about that like a few hours ago. I was beating myself up over it. I did all of that and recorded it all the wrong way. But it is what it is. Not much you can do about it. I keep rambling because I have ADHD. Yeah. Oh, speaking of rambling, I drove a Canadian Saturn for the first time. So Candide Saturn on Instagram is from Canada. She drove from Ontario, Canada to the meet, which was cool. I saw a Canadian Saturn in person, a domestic to Canada, still technically a USDM, but just sent to Canada. But it was built for Canada. It was built a little differently. It had this speedometer in it, the kilometers an hour one, which I swapped in here just for fun. And she got me a spare one because they're so hard to find in the US. I got this one. I was really lucky. I found this one on eBay. I found 2, I think, or 3 on eBay for cheap. not like cheap. Like they were, you know, probably like 20, 30 bucks. I think 2 of them were like 30 and one was 50, something like that. But all the other ones I found for sale were like 150, 200 bucks, sometimes more. So she hooked me up with another one because I think they're really cool. I'd love to collect those and have like a display of just random fun Saturn stuff. But yeah. And if you were a part of the show today, thank you guys. I really appreciate all the love and support you guys showed me in person. That was really cool. It was cool hanging out with everybody, and it was awesome how everybody was really excited to write on the chalkboard card. It means a lot to me, and I really appreciate it. But yeah, happy Veterans Day. Make sure you thank a veteran for supporting our troops, or for being a part of our, thank our troops. There you go. Thank a veteran today, or whatever day it is. It doesn't have to be Veterans Day. And since I recorded this video, well, the whole beginning of it, on Veterans Day, I want to thank my dad for serving in our country and yeah, being in the military for a long time. So happy Veterans Day to you, Sergeant C. Glass. I appreciate it a lot. I'm sure many people do as well. But that's it. I'm going to stop rambling now. I'm going to focus on driving for the next hour and 13 minutes. I'll see you all in the next video, whenever that may be. And yeah. Bye guys, bye. Alright, so I'm doing a voiceover for this ending spot. It's the next day. I've gone home. I went to sleep and all that jazz. This is just some rollers I took. I didn't get a lot of great videos because I really was more focused on hanging out with everybody. We weren't really spending a lot of time just on our phone. We were all just kind of hanging out with each other. So I've really, you probably noticed there was one ion amidst all the videos and stuff that I couldn't really get good clips of, and that's just because of the way traffic was. I didn't meaningfully not take video and pictures. It just, I was trying to get up to them, but there's so much traffic, I couldn't get that high up in the line, but I tried my best. But next time we have one, I definitely we'll try to orchestrate it better so I can get better clips of all the cars and whatnot. But the idea here is springtime. I don't remember if I said this in the video. The idea is springtime. We're gonna have another one around like March, April. We're gonna try to get more people and share it around more, get some more people knowing about it. I think that will be really cool. It'd be cool to have like 10, 15 Saturns. And so I had to pause for a second there because I have a bird at my house and it started screaming. 10, 15 Saturns all in like the same place, all cruising down the street. I think that would be so cool. Definitely would love to see that. But if you're a Saturn owner, follow me and everybody else I tagged in the description on Instagram, and whenever we get that plan, you good, bro? My little puppy, you good, bro? You need to drink some water? Anyway, I'm adding this picture here at the end so I have more time to talk because I ran out of videos. But yeah, follow us and we'll definitely post updates on ideas and times when we are planning to have the next meetup. But thank you guys so much for watching. I don't have a lot of time left, but I really appreciate your support, like I said in the video prior to this. I hope to see you all in the next video. I can't wait to do another one of these. It was super fun. I had a great time. I'll definitely record it better and have more content to look at next time, but I think this was still a pretty good video regardless. And I had a lot of fun getting to go new places and finally put some faces to cars. But yeah, hope you all have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. I keep saying it, but it's because I really appreciate it. I'll see you on the next one. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out any other Saturn or whatever other content I post, because I just kind of post whatever I want for fun. And yeah, that's it. Bye bye guys. See you later.